In God's holy word in Exodus 20:3, it says these words, "You shall have no other gods before me." And he goes on to say in Exodus 20:12, "Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God has given you." Forgive me. I am the son of Amram and Jochebed, the brother to Miriam and Aaron, and the husband to Zipporah. My name is Moses. Grumbling and complaining 11 times. They were never satisfied. Even after seeing God do the plagues and set them free, nothing but complaining. God provided for them in every way: manna, quail, shoes, and clothing. It all lasted. But no, they still complained and grumbled, and God punished the complainers and the rebels because they did not trust Him. I want to tell you about some difficult times and some times of blessing. The times of blessing were when we would listen to the Lord and follow His precepts. Times of trial came when we would not listen to Him, when we would not follow His word. I pray that you don't make the same mistake. Not so that He could keep us from joy and happiness and peace and contentment. No, that He could give us those things. It says in His holy word, let God bless you. I pray that you will let God bless you. And the Lord summoned me to the mountain, and I was gone a long time, but it was at the Lord's behest. While I was gone, Aaron led the people astray. He said they were honoring God when they built the golden calf. It much displeased the Lord, and they paid a heavy, heavy price for that. The Lord gave us those 10 commandments. He led us to the promised land, and the people decided to send spies, one from each tribe, to scout out the land. And they came back with marvelous reports of a land of milk and honey, and they brought back examples of some of the largest fruit and vegetables that we had ever seen. But they also talked about the giants that were in the land. And in the privacy of their tents, they began to grumble louder and louder until they didn't want to go. This infuriated the Lord, and He was much disappointed. If it wasn't for Joshua and Caleb, none would have been allowed into the land. It was so sad. It was a sad day for us. Because then we wandered the wilderness for 40 years. 40 years. And I did not have the privilege of leading my people into the promised land. The Lord blessed me in so many ways. I have no complaints. Praise be to God. And me personally, as a man, paid a great price. Because we did not have faith in the Lord, and we balked at His promise of this land of milk and honey, we wandered for 40 years. No one over the age of accountability except for Joshua and Caleb were allowed into the land. There was one point where we needed water, and so the Lord had instructed me to take my staff and to touch the rock, and water would come forth. I was angry with the people. They had frustrated me beyond imagination. And so out of anger, I struck the rock. The Lord told me that because of my lack of obedience, that I would not be allowed to go into the promised land. But no complaints. The relationship that the Lord allowed me to have with himself is more than a man could ask. The Lord blessed me in many ways. I pray that you too will follow the Lord in all of your ways and all of your days, that you will serve him and seek him. He is worthy of all. God bless you. Our people paid a horrible price for disobedience and lack of faith in the Lord. And me